Okay, let's dive deep into the pricing thing, because you are pricing it a lower end and then still making profit out of it, because you know how much work it would be needed to manage client. But you know, a lot of people talk about something called value pricing. So there's fixed/low pricing versus value pricing. Now, in our interaction before this call, you mentioned that the value pricing does not resonate with you. And before you answer this, let me tell you, I'm in the same boat. Whether that boat is called Titanic or not, I don't know. But I know a lot of popular people in the online world teach and emphasize on the concept of value pricing. But when you're working on a lower end of website project, say less than $5,000 or $6,000, does value pricing has any value there?
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, in some ways, I might sound like I'm off on it. It's only, I think, at the moment in the kind of Facebook groups that you and I are in, I think there's a dominance, because there are a couple of characters who, you know, I really hold in high esteem because they've challenged my thinking a lot. So people like Troy Dean, and he's got WP Elevation, that's very much on value pricing and the benefits of that, and Chris Lemmer as well. So I'm not against it. I mean, it's applying, isn't it, to our businesses, something that Apple do to their products and what Starbucks do to their services. So I think it's a great model. It's just not the only model out there. And for me, I value, because I'm older, and what I'm valuing about doing my own business is having my free travel time. I feel that I have to have more of a product service where I can open the gates at certain times and close them off when I like, but still have something on running. And I don't want to have to pitch too hard to get that work, which I think you need to do. Here's the issue, I think, with value pricing, is that you can't really project value onto somebody else. You can't say, I'm worth something like you do, or otherwise you're being a salesman and you're having to pitch it. They have to know it. And you may have to spend a lot of money to invest in getting people to believe that you're of value, as Apple have, by making their products just that little bit better than everybody else, so they can charge a lot more just for that extra little bit of quality. And the same with Starbucks, invest some money to up their sense of quality. I couldn't do that for me. I just want to start. I've got people who, without doing anything, come to me, say, I want a website. How much is it going to cost me? They don't know anything, but I don't have to go and search for these people. They're just going to come for me. All I need to do is to just be better at saying, yeah, I can do that, and convert that somebody into someone I will look after for the long term, who will continue to pay me. And I think that's my process on it. The value pricing hasn't, because in a way it doesn't suit me. It kind of, you have to inflate yourself a little bit, don't you, to do value pricing?
Exactly. And it's the same thing for me. It hasn't worked for me. Maybe I should do WordPress Elevation course. But you know what? It's not about just I've been a failure at it. It's just I just could not relate to this concept when you're dealing with clients, because I'm not going out and building 20K estimate websites, or even 40K, because that's not my target audience. Because I've worked with agencies who take up that projects and they linger on for 6 months, because I don't want my project, or I've been associated with a project that lingers on for 6 months. I want a website done and dusted within like 2 or 3 weeks. So that's my comfort zone. I don't know, but maybe it's your comfort zone as well. And with Beaver Builder and other page builders, churning out website has become so fast. Like, if I compare it with my Genesis days, when I used to build everything like custom Genesis theme, I will install the sample theme and then customize and start doing the PHP, CSS, all manual, it used to take a lot of time. Now, if I compare that with the Beaver Builder stuff, it's like I save almost 60 to 70% of time, which is a huge amount of saving.
Yeah, exactly. You just hit the nail on the head.